Hello, everyone. This is Marina from Be Inspired by Marina. Today's reflection is about vulnerability. Vulnerability can be a remarkable thing. It can be a part of us that connects us closely and delicately to one another, but it can also leave us dangerously exposed. A while back, I was watching a documentary on a cult like group. The group promised people the opportunity to find their twin flame. Now, most people associate a twin flame with something to a soulmate. But according to spiritual leader Matt Kahn, your twin flame is the person that triggers the hell out of you and presses all your buttons, which show up your insecurities. That aside, the documentary goes on to show how people got involved in this group and were led to and followed suggestions that they would not normally go along with. These people later broke away from the group, but they were emotionally scarred and damaged by the interaction. Now, what I find interesting is that when these people got involved, they were in a vulnerable stage of their life looking for something. People whom are desperately seeking something can often fall into groups that make grand promises, but once you're in, and it takes time for it to dawn on you that something could be wrong. I liken this vulnerable state to a live wire that has broken away from the power lines. The line desperately seeking to ground itself, searching frantically. Often, when you see a line flailing like this, you see the energy around it, kind of like a disturbance in the force. Now, when people are vulnerable, they give off a vibe that people who prey on these kinds of people can see from a mile away. And so, unfortunately, the vulnerable person is ripe for the picking. Sometimes getting so caught up in our emotion detaches us or numbs us out of our body, creating a separation that is hard to reconcile for some time. This is why meditating, nurturing, and honoring the body in such vulnerable states is important. And to recenter and take each day, step by step, with a good group of people to support us on our journey. I know of people who've had experience in cults, and even the most benign statement made looking outside in can be life threatening to the vulnerable person caught in their web. One example I know of was a statement telling someone that they would die if they left. Now, at the time, the person was given the impression that they would die as a direct result upon leaving. However, the reality being that we all die eventually. And so the statement held persuasion over the person wanting to leave. Now, this is a really good reminder that there are people out there that are expressly out for their own gain. And if you're in a vulnerable state, to ensure you surround yourself with people you can check in with and help gauge your check on reality, but also ensuring you're getting the healing and support you are after. Also, if you know someone who's gone through a major trauma, just check in with them to see where they're at. You might save them a lot of anguish and pain down the track simply because you reached out. If you need healing and support, feel free to reach out to me for a free 15-minute online session to see if I can help you heal your vulnerability. Wishing you all the best and hope this message lands well. In heartfelt kindness, Marina.